Good morning, students. So, till now we have studied how to calculate the simple interest and compound interest. Okay, for 1 year or 2 year like that. Okay, or 3 years like that. Then, but in some banks, they are calculating the interest not instead of 1 year, they are calculating every 6 months or every 3 months. So, they are calculating the total amount for different periods of time by calculating the compound interest half yearly or quarterly. Half yearly means 6 months, or quarterly means every 3 months. So, there is a change for the calculation of interest. Okay, instead of yearly, maybe they are calculating half yearly or quarterly. Till now, we have computed the compound interest yearly. So every year we calculate it. So n should be 1. Then there are different schemes in which the interest is added every 6 months also, or every 4 months, or every 3 months like that. Okay, there should be schemes are there. So every year if you are calculating, n should be 1. If it is calculated half yearly, if the compound interest is calculated in 1 year, how many n is 1 year, but its calculation is every half year. So we can write n is equal to every 6 months, 6 months plus 6 months. So that is yearly twice. Yearly twice means n we can write as 2. So every year if it is calculating, the equation you know, that is a is equal to p into 1 plus r by 100 raised to n. This small n is how many times it is calculating, this small n. Okay, n you consider how many years. Okay, remember that capital N is for how many years and small n is how many times it is calculating. Remember that one. So if every year it is calculating, both are 1 only. But if it is the compound interest calculated half yearly for 1 year, means every 6 months the interest is calculating. So we can write small n is 2 times. So n is equal to 2. Then every 3 months, if the interest is calculated, compound interest is calculated for every 3 months, n may be 1 year, you consider like that. So every 3 months it is calculating. So 4 times a year. Okay, so 4 times it is calculating. Every 3 months compound interest is calculating for 1 year. So how many times? 4 times. So here n is equal to 4. So every half yearly it is calculation 2 into 6, that is 1 year or 12 months. Okay, so 2 times it is calculating. Okay, half yearly it is 2 times it is calculating. If every 3 months interest is calculated, means 4 times it is calculating. Remember that one. Okay, small n is 4 times. Here half yearly, small n is 2 times. So every 6 months it is half yearly, every 3 months it is quarterly. Quarterly it is calculating. Every 6 months it is half yearly, and every 3 months it is quarterly. If it is quarterly, n should be 4 times, and if it is half yearly, n is equal to 2 times. See the question. Amberly deposited 12,000 rupees in a bank, which pays interest compounded half yearly. Okay, till now we have done for 1 year, but it is calculating half yearly. The annual rate of interest is 8%. So annual rate is 8%, but the compound interest is calculated half yearly. So how much would she get back after 1 year? So the annual rate for 1 year it is 8%. but the interest is calculated half yearly. So half yearly means every 6 months it is calculating. So first 6 months 4%, next 6 months also 4%. So together it is how much? 8% yearly. So this is the way. So first 6 months they are calculating the interest 8% annually, but interest should be getting every 6 months. That means first 6 months you are getting an interest of 4%. Next 6 months also you are getting the interest of 4%. Together, it for 1 year it is how much? 8%. Okay, that is the change you have to note it. For 1 year, annual rate of interest is 8%, but the interest calculated half yearly means every 6 months interest is calculating. So first 6 months 4%, next 6 months 4%. Together it is 8%. So the principal amount is how much? 12,000, and interest calculated half yearly. So our interest rate is how much? 4% only. Okay, not 8%. Remember that one. Annual it is 8%. Interest calculated half yearly. That means 4 plus 4 every 6 months 4%. Okay, 2 times. So 2 into 4. Okay, so like that 8%. 2 times. Okay, it is calculating every year. So since the interest is compounded half yearly, interest has to be calculated twice a year, 2 times. That 2 into 4, that is why 8%. Since the interest is 8% each year, it is 6%, sorry, 4% for 6 months. So the amount is 12,000, interest is 4%. So we are calculating the interest for the first 6 months. So P into R by 100, and here N is how much? 1 time. Okay, so for 6 months 12,000 into 4 by 100, 0 0 will be cancelled. So 120 into 4 we will get 480 rupees as the first 6 months interest. Okay, first 6 months interest we are getting 480 rupees. Again, next 6 months, this is added to 12,000, and the interest for 6 months is calculated. That means the first year in amount your deposit is 12,000. After 6 months you are getting an interest of 4%. The amount is 480. That 480 is added to the principal amount. So after 6 months your principal amount is how much? Not 12,000. It is 12,000 plus the interest 480. So your principal amount after 6 months is 12,480. Okay, so next 6 months the interest is calculated for this amount, not 12,000. Okay, that is the speciality of compound interest. Again, rate of interest is same. How many times you have to calculate? 1 time. So interest for the next 6 months, it is 12,480 into 4 by 100. So you are getting an interest of 499.20 rupees. So 499, nearly 500 rupees you are getting as the interest. So the first 6 months 480, next 6 months you got nearly 500. That means a change of nearly 20 rupees. Okay, so next 20 rupees difference was there. So your total amount is how much now? 12,480 plus the interest. Okay, we are calculating 500 nearly. So 0, 8, 9, 2, 1. That is the principal the total amount you are getting after 1 year, and it is calculating half yearly. The interest is calculated half yearly, and you are getting the total principal amount after 1 year is 12,980 rupees. So the total interest you are getting how much? 980 rupees. Why you are getting 980? Because it is calculating half yearly. So total 8%, but every 6 months 4%. Okay, so the first 6 months 12,000 and 4%, you are getting an interest. That interest is added with the principal amount. So after 6 months your principal amount is this much. Again the interest is calculating. So along with that, along this principal amount, this interest is calculating. You are getting the total amount as 12,980 rupees after 1 year. The same question if you are calculating for 1.5 years. So every 6 months you are getting an interest of 4%. But the total amount you are keeping in the bank for 1.5 years. So interest calculated compound half yearly. That means 3 times it is calculating. 6 plus 6 plus 6. So every 6 months. So 3 times it is calculating. So the number should be 3. 3 into 6, that is 18 months totally. Okay, 18 months means 1.5 year. So 3 times it is calculating. So the n should be 3. So if you are keeping in that equation, a amount is equal to p into 1 plus r by 100 raised to n. Here p is the principal amount, r is the rate of interest, n is the number of times. Okay, number of times, 3 times in 1.5 years. So directly you can find out using our equation. So previously we find out separately. So every 6 months we calculated separately. But here using our equation we can directly calculate for 1.5 years. So 12,000 is the principal amount. Then rate of interest is 4%. Number of times is 3. So 12,000 into 1 plus 4 by 100. We can write as 104 by 100 raised to 3. 104 by 100 is 1.04 raised to 3. And we find out how to solve this equation, a plus b whole cube, that you studied in the previous class already. So if you calculate this, you are getting the amount as 13,498 rupees after 1.5 years. So previously find out 1 year. 1 year how much you got? 12,980 you got. So for if you keep it the same amount for one more 6 months, that means after 1.5 years the total amount is changes to 13,000 nearly 500. So 12,000 is the principal amount you are deposited. Rate of interest is 4%. It is compounded annually. It is calculating, compounded half yearly. It is calculating for 1.5 years. So n should be 3 times. So directly you can apply to the equation. So 12,000 into 1 plus 4 by 100 raised to 3. So take the LCM, and 12,000 into 100 into 100. 100 plus 4, 104 by 100. And 104 by 100 is 1.04. And a plus b whole cube. Using that equation you have to solve it. That you already know. Then we are getting the final answer as 13,498 rupees. The same question if it is calculated for every 3 months. Okay, Humbly is depositing that amount in a bank, and the bank is calculating compound interest every 3 months. Or we can write it is a quarterly compounding. So different periods of time the bank is calculating. So Humbly made her deposit in a bank which compound interest quarterly. What happened? So you remember that one. The annual rate of interest is how much? 8%. Annual rate of interest. But the bank is calculating the interest for every 3 months. Every 3 months means how many times in a year? 3 times. Okay, that means every 3 months it is calculating. So 3 months into 4, then only it will be 1 year. So 1 year it is 8%. Okay, but the bank is calculating every 3 months. That means 4 times the interest is calculating. So annual interest of 8% is dividing with 4 times. So how much you are getting? 2%. So every 3 months, how much? Every 3 months you are getting an interest of 2% only. But annual interest is 8%. Okay. So how many times you got? Every 3 months it is calculating. In a year, how many times? 4 times. So that 4 should be divided with that interest. Okay, 8% interest annually. How many times it is calculating? 4 times. So 8% by 4. So you are getting 2% every 3 months. Okay. Previously you got 8% annual, but half yearly it is calculating. That means 8% half yearly means every 6 months. So twice a year. That means 2 you have to divide. 8% by 2, it is 4%. Like that you got that 4%. Okay. So like that here 8% calculated 4 times a year. So every 3 months the interest is how much? 2% only. And remember that. Okay. Our principal amount is how much? 12,000. Rate of interest annually it is 8%, but it is annual. Okay. But the interest is calculated how many times a year? 4 times a year. So 2% is for every 3 months. Remember that one. So the interest is 2% only, not 8%. Okay. Then how many times you have to calculate? 4 times it is calculating. So you have to substitute our equation. 12,000 into 1 plus R by 100. R is how much? Rate of interest is how much? 2%. Not again. Okay, remember that one. 2%. So 2 by 100. And how many times? 4 times. So P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to N. So the R is calculating 2%. Annual interest is 8%, but the rate of interest for every 3 months is 2%. So R by 100, 2 by 100. Okay. And number of times is 4. So 1 plus 2 by 100 is 102 by 100 raised to 4. And 102 by 100 is 1.02 raised to 4. You take 1.02 4 times and multiply 12,000. So 1.02 4 times if you multiply, you will get 1.08, and some figures are there. So you are leaving that, and we are taking only 1.08. So 1.08 into 12,000, you are getting 12,960 rupees. So out of that 960 rupees you are getting as interest. Okay, for the how many times? 4 times interest is calculating. Okay, annually. So the annual after 1 year you are getting how much is the total amount? 12,960 rupees. So 960 was the interest. Okay, 4 times you are getting that interest, together it is 960. So after 1 year you are getting an amount of 12,960 rupees. So how you got this 1.08? 1.02 into 1.08 into 1.02 into 1.02. 4 times you have to multiply it. You will get 1.08. 1.08 into 12,000, you are getting the final amount after 1 year. A person took out a loan of 16,000 rupees from a bank, which charges the interest compounded quarterly. The annual rate of interest is 10%. How much should he pay back after 9 months to settle the loan? So how much amount he took as loan? The loan amount, that is the principal amount he took. Okay, that is 16,000 rupees. Then which charges interest compounded quarterly. Quarterly means every 3 months it is calculating. And annual rate of interest is 10%. Annual rate 10%, but it is calculating compounded quarterly. Quarterly means every 3 months it is calculating. So in rate of interest is, how will you calculate? Rate of interest is equal to 10% annually, but it is calculating quarterly. So 3 months into how many times? 4 times, that is 1 year. So 10% by 4. Okay. Quarterly it is calculating, that is why 4 times is there. So the answer, how much is the percentage you are getting? 2.5% you are getting. That is the rate of interest for every quarter. 10 by 4, 2 times 8, remainder 2, so 20, 5. Okay, so 2.5% quarterly. So rate of interest you got 2.5%. Then how many periods? Number of periods n. How many periods the interest is calculating? N is how much? 3 quarter every year. Okay, 3 quarter means it should be. Why it is 3 quarter? Because the loan is settled by 9 months. So 1 quarter is 9 months. It is completed. That means only 3 quarter there. Okay, now there should be 4 quarters. Okay, so 3 quarter. N should be 3 itself. Because 9 months the loan is completed. That's why N is 3, not 4. But if you are calculating the rate of interest, that should be calculating rate of interest 10% by 4 itself. So that is 2%, 2.5%. But the number of times, by 3 times he settled the loan, because 9 months he settled the loan. So N should be 3 only. So the amount paid back after 9 months only we are calculating. 9 months. So A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to N. That is our equation. So how much is the principal amount? Principal amount is 16,000. Rate of interest is how much? 2.5%. Number of times is 3 only. So 16,000 into 1 plus R is how much? 2.5 by 100 raised to 3. So it is 16,000 into 100 plus 2.5 by 100 raised to 3. That means 1600 into 102.5. 102.5 by 100 raised to 3. So it is 16,000 into 102.5 by 100. Again 2 decimals to come to this side. 1.025 raised to 3. If you divide with 100, 2 more decimals will come. So 1.025 raised to 3. So you have to calculate it by 1.025 3 times, or using that identity you have to calculate it. 16,000 into 1.077 will get. So if you multiply, 3 decimal points are there. 3 decimal points should be removed. So 1077 into 16 you have to multiply. You are getting the answer as 17,232 rupees as the final amount we have to settle it. So only 16,000 we took as loan, and rate of interest every quarter it is 2.5, and after 9 months he pay back the amount. Then how much he paid along with the interest. If you want to settle the loan, he has to complete by 17,232 rupees. Okay, after 9 months he settled the loan by completing the amount 17,232. That means for 9 months how much is the interest? 1,232 rupees was the interest he has to pay it. So every quarter it is calculating. That is why N is equal to 3. But here one change is there. Every quarter means 1 year, but for 1 year it is 4 times. But the loan is settled by 9 months. That's why N is 3 only. Okay, actually it is 4, but 9 months the loan is settled. That's why it is 3. Then we have to calculate it. We are getting the final amount as 17,232 rupees for settle the loan. Manu deposited 15,000 rupees in a financial establishment which pays interest compounded every 3 months at 8% annual rate. The annual rate is 8%, but the compound interest is calculating every 3 months. How much would he get back after 1 year? So the amount he deposited in the financial investment is 15,000, and the interest is calculated compounded for 3 months, but the annual rate is 8%. So how much he get back after 1 year? So the principal amount he deposited is 15,000. Quarterly it is calculating. The rate of interest is how much then? Annually 8%. Quarterly it is calculating. That means 4 times a year. So every 3 months we are getting an interest of 2%. Period means how many quarter? 4 quarter. So n is 4 year. N is equal to 4. R is equal to 2%. P is equal to 15,000. So the amount got after 1 year, A is equal to P into P is 15,000 into 1 plus R is how much? 2% by 100 raised to n. N is how much? 4. So 15,000 into 1 into 100, 100 plus 2, 102. 102 by 100 raised to 4. That's equal to 15,000 into 1.02 raised to 4. If you use the identity 1.02 square, you have to find out, then double you should take, or the square you should take 2 times. You have to multiply it. Like that also you can find out. So the answer you are getting is, so 15,000 into 1.08. 1.02 raised to 4 is 1.08. Then 2 decimal places. Remember 150 into 108. And if you multiply, you will get 16,236 rupees as the final amount you are getting after 1 year. So the principal amount is how much? 15,000. Rate of interest 2%. Because the rate of interest is calculated quarterly, 8% annual. So in 1 quarter there should be 4 times. Okay, 4 times. So 8% by 4 you are getting every 3 months. It is how much? The interest calculation is only for 2%. So quarter n is 4%, and A is equal to B into 1 plus R by 100 raised to 4. Equation you have to substitute it. So 15,000 is the principal amount. R is 2%. N is 4. Then you are getting the final answer of 16,236 rupees.